Peace, 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 you guys. It's Sheneil, your spiritual homegirl. Now, let's have a real talk about why your spiritual path sometimes feels blocked, confused, or heavy, no matter how hard you try or what you do. Now listen, I promise it's deeper than bad vibes or just having an off day or a down day. We're going to get into occult science. We're going to talk about energetic attachments and the subtle ways even people you call familiars or friends can end up as conduits for negative entities, pulling you off of your path. I said it. So, how energies and entities hijack your spiritual path. Now, let's get into it. You ever feel inspired, full of vision and purpose, then after a convo with a certain friend or even a parent, it's like your clarity gets foggy, your motivation is zapped, or your doubts turn up a notch. That's not a coincidence, y'all. Occult science teaches every thought, word, and even intention carries vibrational frequency. But when we connect deeply or frequently with people whose energy fields are heavy with doubt, jealousy, or stagnation. Now, let me say this, sometimes even your closest confidants or family, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Now, we open spiritual gateways for attachments that don't always have our highest good in mind. Let's talk about these familiars as attachments and the subtle programming, okay? So, some familiars aren't just sweet faces, okay? They can become portals for parasitic energies, especially if they're living in a loop of negativity, jealousy, or fear. These attached entities might not target you directly. Instead, they influence your loved one to say things or act in certain ways, or always pull you back to old habits that you had got rid of. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Say you share a new dream, maybe a job or a business idea, or even, a spiritual goal. Your friend responds,
"Oh, you really think you're qualified for that?"
Or worse,
That's a waste of time. Why even bother?
Now, on the surface, it just sounds like doubt, right? But energetically, that's an entity attached to them. And now, through your vulnerability, looking for a way to plant seeds of doubt in you. Now, over time, if you keep giving this person access, constantly sharing, venting, or seeking advice, you're letting that energy feed on your aspiration and light, subtly programming you to stagnate or play small. And let's get into the chain reaction, okay? How these subtle influences spiral. Because again, every thought, word, and even intention carries vibrational frequency. So let's break this down, babes. Now, this is Occult Science 101. Every connection is an energy exchange. Entities feed on what's called loosh, the energy of fear, conflict, jealousy, or despair. So when you are building or dreaming or evolving on your path, they want to keep you in the old vibration, because what happens is your growth threatens their food source. And let me give you another scenario real quick, okay? So maybe you notice whenever you start a fast, okay, a cleanse or a spiritual discipline, a familiar face always pops up with drama, distraction, or tempting you off course. Some call this testing, but on an energetic level, it's often because these entities attached to others sense your rising frequency, and they want to pull you back down to feed. I'm just keeping it a buck. It's not just people, it's the media too. Remember, TV, YouTube, them little skits y'all be watching, music, social feeds, everything you watch and listen to has vibration. Occultists have always known that repeated sound, symbol, and story is the technology for the mass programming. Entities love channels loaded with gossip, violence, cheating, foolishness, or despair. They ride those waves straight into your subconscious, quietly influencing your choices, even your beliefs, or even how you see your own spiritual gifts. Ever left a binge session feeling heavy, negative, or unsure about your next move? That's energetic residue inviting spiritual clutter. So you need to know how to reclaim your power, and let me tell you how. Discernment is your spiritual superpower. I want you to regularly ask, does this person or show or song make me feel lighter, clearer, inspired, or drained, doubtful, irritable? Because you have to limit access for pulling people, even if you love them. Boundaries are not just physical, they're energetic. Baby, it's okay to love from a distance to protect your purpose. Now, let's talk about daily cleansing. Partner your energy with prayer, sound, hell, even sage and salt, baby. Build your own field. Spend time in silence, nature, or with high vibration communities and content. Uplifting, inspired music and empowering connections attract higher beings, not parasites. Girl, watch your confessions also. Be mindful who you share your dreams and energy updates with, because not every familiar face deserves VIP access to your inner temple. Now, y'all, let's go deeper. I want you to share your experience, because now it's your turn. Have you ever had a dream or plan dim because of someone's negativity? How did it affect your vibe or direction? Do you catch yourself feeling off after certain conversations or binge watching? I want you to comment below. Let's share, heal, and learn together. And if you're ready for deeper protection and spiritual guidance, baby, come on and DM me. I got you. All right, y'all. I'm Sheneil Baez, your spiritual homegirl, your TT. Let's keep our vibration sovereign and our path clear, no matter what's around us. All right, y'all. Peace.